Hey everybody, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit. We're in the 3.5 Monster Manual, and we are on the Pseudo-dragon. And the Pseudo-dragon is a tiny dragon that is a reddish-brown color. That its main thing is it has a sting from its tail. It's poisonous, but otherwise it's like twice the size of a cat. It's nothing too crazy. It does communicate telepathically. You can also make animal noises and purr and hiss and stuff and chirp. So, it's kind of a pet type creature. But we can make that too easy. Well, I say too easy. What I mean is we can make one. So let's get a base. This is not a size tiny base. This is a size small base, but it's just what I have readily available. I'd have to cut some stuff apart or do something to make a tiny base. And since the tiefling became a big, 2-video event that it shouldn't have been, I have to be careful with my time now. All right, so we need something to use as its kind of base of its body. And I have this, whatever this guy is. And I thought this would be a good starting point. So I'm going to snip that tail off. And then I'm going to take a head. And I don't really like that head for him. But I think I do like that head for him. So I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to snip the back of that flat. I'm going to start forming up my own little body for him. Okay. Now, this needs bent more, so I'm going to try to use the minor burning hand spell to soften up this plastic. So I can kind of bend it a little bit more how I want. Something like that. Okay. Oop. Now it's stuck to me. Of course it is. No worries. Okay. I'm a little happier with that setup right off the bat. I'm going to get underneath here and add a dab of glue to kind of fill this in and thicken this up. Pull that down and pull it back out and stretch it. And it should dry pretty quick. It's nice and cool in here today. Okay. So for his front arms, I think I can just snip this little plastic dude's arms off. I don't need these to be particularly long. And for his back legs, we can just use this guy's little feet. I'm just going to snip those off really at an angle, kind of. We can do it from the inside. Nope. I had it right. Whoop. Probably going to be dry by the time I get to it, huh? Alright. I'm having all kind of problems here. Alright, let's pull that glue off and try again. Let's get the foot first. Whoops. Okay. Try it again. See if I can do a better job on it. All right, cool. Let's get some super glue on here and get him in place. Oops. Little chastity belt action there. Now let's sturdy him up before we add wings and spikes and stuff. And to do that, first let's hit him with the burning handspell and get rid of those little spider webs. Okay. Okay. Alright, he seems pretty sturdy. Let's figure out what we're going to do for his spikes. So what I was thinking is we could just take, for his two horns that come off the back of his head, we could just take these dinosaur tails and snip those off because they're the same size-ish. Okay, now we need some wings. So I think that we'll just have to make some wings. So I have here some like postcard stuff. And what we'll do is we'll fold it in half and we'll make 2 wings at a time. Whoops. I'm not sure where I was on that, so we'll just do something like that. We'll make those a little more okay. I think let's get a miniature. It's more of a size small, not quite a tiny. But a tiny is about impossible. For me. I mean, if you can see to do it and make your hands behave enough to do it, go ahead. But I can't get exactly a tiny. Okay. Now to sturdy those wings up just a tiny bit more, I'm going to get some glue and a toothpick. I'm going to rub that around. Cover the bottoms of these pretty good. All right. Cool. He should be an easy paint job too. So let's try to see if we can just paint him in one go. I want to make sure there's nothing flammable left on him. Okay. I'll get a crappy brush. I'm going to get it wet. I'm just going to get my burnt umber paint. Okay. +2 hot air gun and burning, because I know you guys like it when I use magical items. Using a soft brush. Something very, very soft. Let's get this out of here before I make a big old mess. I'm going to get a reddish brown color. This is an apple barrel color called Chocolate Bar. I think it'll do nicely for what we want to do. Okay. Now I'm going to get this red apple color. Okay. And I'm going to get an orange color. This is called Ripe Tomato. It's a dark orange, and I don't know how much of an effect this is going to have, but I am going to get a different piece of cardboard so I can make sure this is drier than the other. I'm going to hit him with a +2 hot air gun and burn him. I'm going to get one more lighter orange than that. This is outrageous orange. It's satin, but I don't think it's going to hurt. Well, yeah, we better not use that one. Never mind. We'll use this jack-o'-lantern color here. Now with this one, just hitting it from the top a little bit. I'm going to do that again. Oh, I got way too much. All right, so let's get some black. And a tiny brush. For my tiny brush, I'm using a size 1, which is like the starter brush from Arnie Painter. I'm going to paint his little horns black. I'm going to do the little tips of his fingers with a dot to look like they're just a claw. I'm going to do the same thing. 3 of those dots on his toes. Now I'm going to do his eyes. Make sure this is mixed up well. Somebody is driving in hot, being loud. That is Mrs. Doom. No, I made it too big on that side after I did a really good job on that side. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit that with the +2 hot air gun and burning. So I've just used that red to do a little bit of pickup work that I wanted to do. You can use it how you want on yours. That's just what I did. Just to give some little highlights around the edges really is all I did. I'm just dragging that paint around so it's not real thick anywhere. All right, there he is. I realize he needs a little daub of black on his tip of his tail where his spike is. We're going to do that real quick. Okay, nice. All right, so there's my Pseudo-dragon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like what we're doing here, please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon. Leave me a comment. I do like the comments. Leaving the word comment is acceptable. Just so you know, at least if you're from Eastern Ohio, it's definitely acceptable because I understand the vocabularies are limited there. Public education, right? Do me a favor. Check out the website. www.dungeonswag.com. Link will be in the description most likely, unless I'm slacking. And join our Discord, hang out with us, paint, show us what you're working on, show us what you're crafting, show us what you're carving, what you're crocheting or sewing or printing. Show us your art. We want to see it. We share ours with you. share yours back. It's only kind, right? Right. Do it. So, see you next time. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have a big dog after a Pseudo-dragon. And I'm looking here, and it's Purple Worm. Now, I've seen other people make purple worms. I saw Dave O'Gara make one. I saw DM Scotty make one. Let's see if I can make a purple worm. Hey, thanks for watching.